Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? It is Fast 5 review time here on Fog Entertainment. The movie had a budget of $125 million, and at the box office, it drew a whopping $626.1 million. Damn it. And just like the fourth one ended, we kick off. By God, we kick off this movie with Dominic Toretto. Of course, he's in his prison transport vehicle, and then who wipe out none other than Brian and Mia, damn it. And yeah, Dom is free, and then they join their friend Vince, who we haven't seen what feels like at this point for about 10 years, but we see, well, actually probably would be about 10 years actually. 2011, 2001, you do the math, guys. I'm pretty sure it is 10 years. So yeah, we get these guys, these four, doing this heist on a train. We're introduced to Michael Irby's character. The DE agents actually end up getting killed by CZ, who's played by Michael Irby, but everyone manages to escape apart from Dom and Brian, damn it. They crash off a cliff, and then the agents are surrounding them. By God, and at this point they're being framed for the murders of the DEA agents. So the US government's like, well, we need to step up here, and we are going to send in DSS agent Luke Hobbs. And it's decided that he's picked a local officer by the name of Elena Neves. Now, you may be wondering why he picked her. Is it because she's blonde and she's pretty hot? No, it's because she's the only one not on the take, because her husband was a former police officer and he died due to these gang members. So, of course, she wouldn't be any part of the corrupt police force that is all in these guys' back pockets, because, you know, it's real. They're welcome to Brazil, Dwayne. And you know what? The Rock's good. The Rock, a lot of people saying that The Rock in this movie probably realistically should have just, like, this should have been the last movie he was in, which I guess, you know, but it sets up the sixth one, like The Rock going after them again, I guess. But at this point, guys, Dom and Brian managed to escape, and with the help of Mia, they're basically being tracked all over the place, which is quite sad. And then this is when they run in to the big man himself. So at this point, we've got to take down Reyes' criminal empire, and when they find the car, this is not good for Vince, because it turns out he was going to try and bring the chip down himself, which of course Dom is not happy about. He sends Big Vince on his way to die, damn it. It turns out it's got locations on the chip though, about $100 million in cash throughout these locations, and as they're about to lay the smackdown and do this, Reyes' men attack Dom, Bry, and what's her name? Mia, who's also pregnant in this movie, guys. Did I mention that? But at the same time, Reyes' guys show up. The Rock shows up, and we get pretty cool action sequences here. We've got Mia and Brian jumping through rooftops, and then with like them all managing to escape at this point. But Dom wanted them to split up and leave Rio, but they're pregnant. It's like, damn it. So, you know what? We need money to start a new life. So guess what? We're going to hoover all of Big Reyes' money off him. But to do this, we're going to need to set up a team. Tell me, Ludacris, how do you feel? Listen to me, baby. Yeah, so we set up a team. We've got Han, we've got Roman, we've got Tej, we've got Sally, Leo, and Santos. So yeah, the dream team, isn't it? And there's loads of tasks. I mean, some of the more memorable tasks to do here is when Reyes has to like touch Gal Gadot on the ass and leave a handprint. But I mean, there's no guarantee this would work. Like, and it's funny, like, because Han got tasked with this, and then she's like, no, I'll do it. Yeah, so Reyes putting his hands all over Gal Gadot. It's big ass, damn it, big ass. And yeah, after eventually doing all these challenges, they steal a few Dodge Charger police cars, and then have like a drag race, which I thought was kind of funny. And yeah, whoever won $4 million, because they all put $1 million on the line each. But of course, Dominic Toretto, he's got to let Brian win, because guess what? It's a wee early wedding present. Baby shower present, whatever you want to call it, damn it. But during this point, Hobbs gets took down in an ambush, him and Elena. But Dom, Brian, Mia, and Vince help them. Vince is let back into the team. But during all this, a lot of Hobbs', well, pretty much all Hobbs' men is killed. And by God, Vince then gets killed. And then due to this, Hobbs, Elena agree to team up with the Dream Team. Dom, Brian, and the gang. I mean, like, we did get before this, like, where Dom, like, tracks, basically, The Rock tracks Dom down, and then, like, when he tries to arrest him, he's like, this is Brazil, you have no authentication, authority here, my friend. Don't know why I'm putting on an accent. Dominic Toretto, I did it for the family. So you know what? Quite interesting, to be honest. Because I like this. I did like this scene. It is a pretty bad welcome to Brazil, but realistically, like if The Rock wanted to, could he just fucking batter Dominic and threw him in the back of a car potentially? And then also in their fight, I thought The Rock looked quite weak, if I'm being honest. But you know they're having to drive the car to see if they can beat the cameras. But we know what happens, guys. They drive two cars in with the help of the rest of the team. They attach it to the safe. You know, this is a really cool, badass safe scene, like with the whole chase through the city. But Hobbs obviously isn't willing to let them go with the money. But they manage to kill CC. They kill Reyes. That's all good. You know what? I can't really. I mean, you can explain this action sequence, but man, if you haven't seen the movie, you need to go see it. And then, but turns out they swapped the safes around in a garbage truck, and then the scene where they open the garbage truck. This is where Fast and Furious peaked, in my opinion, because this was like the perfect blend of all these crazy heists they do, but also like keeping the originals like throughout it, and also it had the introduction of The Rock. So in my opinion, this is my favourite Fast and Furious movie. It was the perfect combination of everything. But yeah, what did they have to do, guys? They had to go and make about 10 different ones and go to space. But you know what? I'm going to give this Fast and Furious movie an 8.5 out of 10. Really loved it, really enjoyed it. And the movie did end with the return of Eva Mendes showing Hobbs a file. And turns out there's been a hijack of a military convoy in Berlin. And guess what? Dom's former girlfriend Letty is alive. So it sets up the sixth one. That's the problem, though. You can say whatever you want about it, but when a movie sets up another one, they've got to bang another one out, guys. But anyway, till next time, 8.5 out of 10. Peace.